Hey guys, it's Fairbanks Prepper doing my second video. This is going to be a little bit all-inclusive, kind of an update on me quitting smoking. Uh, got a bunch more 22 long rifle in here, a little bit of medical stuff, and then the Fix It in foil is a Christmas present for my grandmother. So I thought that was pretty cool. Um, yeah, so let's start off with how I've been doing with my silver. This is most of my collection right here. Um, I showed the video where I got that maple leaf. Uh, the two new additions this week, just went and bought them. Just went and picked them up since did not smoke at all this week. Pretty difficult. I got the two Johnson Matthey 1 ounce silver bars. Let's see. Yeah, pretty cool. I like them because they have that little serial number thing on there, so you can kind of, keep track. I don't know, just in case they get stolen or whatever. I have been trading like crazy to get some of this 22. I got down to about 50, 75 rounds, and I was like, that is not cool. So I had an old pop-up blind and traded that on one of my Fairbanks for sale lists, kind of like a Craigslist thing. Uh, and the guy was like, "Hey, I got a bunch of 22 long rifle," and I was like, "Sure, let's do that right now." Um, yeah, I mean, I think that is going to be just as good as silver is, maybe, if something really goes wrong. Um, you know, depending on what anybody thinks could go wrong, from economic collapse to anything like that. I mean, I'm just preparing for kind of anything. Yeah, and then this right here is a whole package of gauze. Uh, in a real bad situation, some kind of natural disaster or anything, I feel like you know medical personnel will really be in need, and it's nice having enough supplies, um, just in case anything happens. I'm going to go into that a little bit more in my next video. What you should be, you should carry in your car, maybe, just like a kit, a med bag kind of thing. I strongly feel that if you don't have your CPR or first aid, you should go get that. Um, anybody can go and get that. It's pretty easy. Um, Becoming either an ETT or EMT, I think that's a very strong skill that you would use, day to day life. I just think that that's a good idea. Yeah, so silver went up to 17.80 today. Kind of bounced around 16, $17. Really kind of spiked up today, but I had 40 bucks in my pocket, from me not smoking, and I just went and grabbed some of those bars. I've talked to the you know my coin guy that he's got his shop, and he's saying even if buying your Silver Eagles and your uh, Canadian Maple Leafs and stuff, the silver ones, he's not gonna, like, if I went in there right now, he'd give me the same price for these Johnson Matthey bars and these generic rounds that I got as he would for my Maple Leaf. I really like that coin though. I mean, I just kind of had to have it. It was on a lot of people's videos, and I thought that it was a really nice looking coin. Um, and then I just got I got a little bit of junk silver right now. I got a little bit more on the way. I did buy some on eBay. I don't know if I'm gonna do that again. You know, Tax season's right around the corner, and maybe I'll put in a little bit of an order, uh, to AppMex or something like that. Uh, Either that, or I'll just go down to my coin guy and see if he's got either a bunch of junk silver or some more of these bars or rounds. Those are pretty cool, man. I'm liking those. Um, yeah, so I live in Fairbanks, Alaska, it is cold. It's really cold at times. So me trying to be prepared for multiple things is a little bit more difficult. I have, right now I think I got 4 or 5 hours of light every day. I mean, it is 3:30 and it's already getting dark outside. And I'll just open my door and give you a look at what is outside. Yeah, see, it is a winter wonderland. And I'm not going to keep that door open because it's freaking cold. But yeah, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. Um, One, with shipping for buying the silver. Two, with getting 22 long rifle, it just doesn't happen. Um, and then I work at the Esther Volunteer Fire Department, um, and it is we get a lot of different medical calls and fire calls and stuff. And it's just completely different. It's once you've lived up here, you figure it out. Wow, there's just all sorts of stuff that can happen. We're 3 days. If trucks stopped coming up and down the highway, the one highway we have, I mean, we would be without food. I live in a dry cabin, so this is how I get my water. Blue Drugs. I go down to uh, this little. It's almost like a gas station for water, called the Water Wagon, and you go down there and you fill up your blue jugs, or people have the big containers in the back of their cars, and that's what you have. It just makes everything more difficult. I mean, I wouldn't. Then again, the summertime, if some kind of collapse or something happened in the summertime, I'd be fine. I go fishing all the time. I have those kind of resources available to me. Um, yeah, so this is getting kind of long here, getting kind of long winded, but I am going to put another video on more related towards just what I think you should have to be prepared for any emergency uh, medically. Both me and my wife volunteer at the fire department, and she's a EMT, and um, I'm almost done with my firefighter class that I am taking right now, so that'll be nice. Um, but yeah, so if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. If I do have a couple of questions about this silver stuff. What should I be getting? Should I just be sticking to these generic rounds and bars, and this junk or continental silver or whatever you want to call it, or should I get some more of those maple leafs or eagles? Um, I'm not really sure which way to go with that. I mean, I'm just gonna keep on buying it. I know I want to buy silver, um, but yeah. All right. Well, I am gonna get out of here. I got a bunch of stuff to do, so.